Monday, some next, and I don't know about you, Jonathan, but prisons seem different they used to be, how they used to be.
They
Right?
do, yeah. I mean, this is a story that's taken straight from my internet search history. So a transgender murderer at a woman's jail was reportedly caught having sex with another prisoner after a secret booze session in a cell. So the 43-year-old killer and a younger inmate are said to have got drunk on illegal brew, which was made in the cell, and they were found having sex.
So was it a trans woman?
It was a
trans woman, yes.
It was a trans woman. So
if you like,
yes,
you could do us a diagram.
Okay.
Use a banana, a straight one.
A straight banana. So a trans woman who had, I believe, the male genitalia, had sex with a female prisoner, and it was all highly erotic in my imagination, and they would try to keep it a secret, apparently.
I heard you've been furiously committing crimes ever since you found out about this.
Oh, yes, yeah. Straight to
Get me in that cell.
I do worry about going to prison. I've not done anything bad, but I do have a lot of sort of dreams about going to prison. Is that something that's going to happen? I'm fine, right? I'm too pretty to go to prison.
Well, also, Jonathan, all you have to do is say that you're a woman,
yes,
and you will go to a woman's prison.
Make some booze.
That is the policy.
And you'll get laid.
And I'll get laid.
You'll get some action.
I hear you get laid in prison quite easily anyway, but...
Sorry to get a bit serious here, but the Sun here saying, this is talking about murder, she has since moved 16 miles away. No, this is a murderer with male appendages. It's a man. Why do we care about, like, correctly identifying the person of someone who is...
If someone commits a crime, it doesn't stop them being a trans woman, does it?
No, but the point for me is, like, why is there so much effort? It's confusing. Well, she is moved. Which of the people here has been moved away? The murderer with the willy.
There was that what was it? That headline in one of the regional papers. Woman exposes penis and has sex with a wheelie bin.
And the other thing is,
it was an attractive wheelie bin. Let me just say.
And look, can I just say, sorry, one other little thing is it was said it was consensual, but we are talking about
how can a wheelie bin consent?
Women's prisons.
What they do, when the wheelie bin is cool with it, it sort of flaps up and...
I will make my turf point and move on.
Having sex with a wheelie bin is rubbish.
Can I just say, I only empty my bins once a fortnight.
In women's prisons, I would say this thing, in women's prisons, the women in there are some of the most deprived people in society who,
Josh,
to say that they are...
Seriously, we're talking about people's lives here.
Okay, and wheelie bins. But seriously though, it's supposed it was consensual or whatever. There's a power transfer.
If you're in prison, in a sense, you're a vulnerable person.
And certainly women, for most of them who have been abused sexually, drugs, whatever, who knows to what level it was consensual or not. There's a power transfer. There is a male-bodied person in a cell with a female. That's wrong.
Yeah, I do think you're right. And I've got to say, notwithstanding our slight levity in relation to this story, it reflects the madness of where we are in 2022, doesn't it, Jonathan? Seriously?
Yeah, I'd say so. And I agree with your point. There are a lot of vulnerable people there. And like you say, I mean, well, this obviously shouldn't be happening in a prison where a vulnerable woman can just be... Well, I mean, it said it was consensual, but like you say, you don't know. I mean, it's a very de jure story, isn't it? It's a kind of a microcosm of a lot of what's going on.
And sorry, let's go back to wheelie bins.
Yeah.
Sorry,
well,
I didn't mean to make
Yes, in relation
just wanted to make the
wheelie
point,
bins, by the way.
Sex with a bin.
Yeah, right? Don't try that at home or in your front garden. Not in front of the neighbours.